Hi, it's Lynn Cockrum-Murphy, and I'm here to talk with you again. I try to be here every day at 1 o'clock. Occasionally, I get to have something exciting in my life, and I go do something else. But boy, is that rare. In fact, thinking, yeah, I'll be here tomorrow and next week, except for a couple of days, I teach theta healing classes. So I'll be here, except for those 2 days. That's Wednesday and Thursday next week. Today's topic: inner knowing. I brought this up again because I did an interview, a podcast interview a few days ago, and one of the people came on and made a comment. I should set this up so that people can make comments. So a person came on and made a comment saying, how do you get to have inner knowing? How do you do that? And I have a couple thoughts on that. One is it took me years of practicing meditation. So that's one way to access inner knowing is through meditation. And then I studied theta healing. I became a healer. Well, became that type of a healer because I'd done healing work since I was about 18. But using the theta state means that you're working above your crown chakra most of the time. And from that state, it's really easy to connect in and be in the state of knowing. So that's how I did it. But I think it's important to say that today, being post 2012, it's different. It is probably easier than it used to be. And I think that young people today are a different energy of human. So, I'm with the group that were the way showers, rainbow children, the way showers. And so many young people today already have great awareness that they're awakening. Maybe they came in already awake, not like the older ones who, methodically worked to get there. And it doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you do it. So, awakening to me, or being awake, is being in conscious awareness, being aware of the power of love. So let's take a moment to practice being in awareness. For some people, it might come from the heart chakra. Bring your attention into your heart. You feel, from there, you can feel all parts of yourself. You can feel the physical body. You can feel the energy of your soul. And at the same time, you're still aware that you have a mind and a personality that's full of wants and preferences. But from here, get a greater sense of the totality that you are. If I come up to the throat chakra, that's more about communication. If I come up here, I can use this third eye chakra to be more aware, because when I tune in here, I kind of tune into everything. And if I come up here to the crown, then I'm lifted up and I get that sense of, oh yeah, I'm a spirit in a in a human being. And if I bring it above my head, up into these chakras that are up here, then it's more like I'm a being of light. Oh, yeah, that's who I really am. There are so many ways to go about it. The key is sticking with it till it becomes easy. So I go within and I go up, 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 up above my head, and I become aware again of the energy that I am, the energy that the body can't even contain. And the body holds it for the lifetime. But that's why you also get that sense of the size of your aura, because it's your spirit that comes out here, several feet on each side of you, and is the energy that you really are. This is just how I choose to look this time. There's a song that I found, something about there's so much magnificence. And that's what I feel. When I tune into the energy that I am, which is the same energy that everybody is, when I tune into the higher levels, and I feel like there's so much magnificence. And it feels really good talking about that today, because at the same time, I know that our earth is really encountering, or maybe just releasing, a lot of stress. We have some huge fires in the desert north of here. Huge. So cleansing and purifying the earth. And how, the other thing I was thinking about is COVID-19, and how the totality of all that is, the divine, brings things to us to bring us forward further. So even though there's suffering, COVID, there's change. And the key is change. To remember who you really are. Change to show love to everybody. To have inner peace in the midst of turmoil. It's not easy, and that's why I used the word perseverance earlier, because that's part of how it's done. Life throws what it throws for good reason, and I stay in my heart, grounded, aware, awake, and I can cope. I feel the influence, but I don't let it change the core of who I am. I think since February, I came back from India, 3 weeks in India. And I think since then, I've had 2.5 days where I was like, oh, woe is me. The world is a mess. And I'm not separate from it today. But all the rest of the time, I've been really clear. So we know it can be done. So find your peace. It's inside you. It's always there. Stillness is always there. Into that space and then hold it. And when you lose it, back to it. So here's one of the notes. I may have shown you this the other day that I made for myself. Stay in God consciousness. So, whatever you call that, this in connection, stay there. And I have the reminder for me. I put this up, I think, about 3 days, 3 or 4 days ago when I felt like I was feeling the effects of the world way too much and feeling discouraged. Stay in God consciousness. There's no discouragement there. There's only peace and the knowing that this too shall pass. I was thinking today about living in the flow. And it's different right now because usually when I'm living in the flow, it also means, be aware. Is it time to go see someone? Is it time to go be with someone? Is it time to, and now it means, are you going to call somebody or connect via the internet? So it's living in the flow, but it's doing it pretty much from within my house. And I live in Arizona, and the COVID numbers are really high here. It doesn't scare me. I don't worry about getting it at all. I do pay attention though, because I don't want my husband to get it. He's he's paying attention too, so that he can remain healthy. So living in the flow now is more like, what do I do? What do I do right now? And so I started a project this morning, taking all the valances down in the living room and dining room. I bought them 25 years ago. They don't they don't suit me or my home anymore. And truth be told, since I came back from that trip to India in February, I've made a lot of changes in the house because I'm different than I was. So the house needs to change. So there's been a lot of painting and clearing out, and now the valances are going to. And I may just leave the window without treatments around them. They have those wooden blinds, but I may not put anything else around them. We'll see. Also, that clearing out is so healthy. Going through drawers and shelves and closets and giving away that which isn't necessary in your own life anymore. Healthy. Because remember, it's symbolic, right? I clear out the bedroom, the energy in my bedroom changes. When I clear out more rooms in my house, the energy lightens up. It matches my new vibration better. In fact, speaking of energy and vibration, I have it here to grab. There's a wonderful book, Power versus Force, Dr. Hawkins, I believe. And lots of information in there about vibration, knowing what your vibration is, and the exact number, how to raise it, how to determine what other people's is and whether it's a match for you, even how to determine the vibration, the frequency of places. So you have a choice of 3 hotel rooms in Payson, Arizona, or in San Diego, California. Check the frequency, and you'll get a better match for you and your energy. It's a great book. I got a lot out of it. So, these are times of change. It's like quiet, calming change. It's a different way. Normally we want change, you go take a class, and you can, but it's also that I can go within. You can go within. I get everything you need. So let's do some downloads. And the downloads, I just ask Creator for them, and then um, I will ask you if you want those. Say yes. So when after you hear them, you like them, and you want them incorporated into your energy field, say yes. Creator takes care of the rest. Creator, request that we have the downloads for today. For the exact people who hear this. I have inner knowing. I access my inner knowing with ease. My inner knowing comes from that highest truth. I am open to receive. I know how to live in the flow. I know what it feels like to live in the flow. I know when I step out of the flow and I easily step back in. I know how to live my good. The goodness that is, it's always available to us from the divine, is mine. And I open to receive that even more. And I know how to live through a pandemic aware and unscathed. At the core of me is stillness and peace, light and love. I share that with the world, and I walk through any fear or other turmoil in the world, remaining always in my peace. I know how to, when to, where to, that it's safe and possible to have all this, that is for my highest and best. And if you want it, say yes. Thank you. It is done, it's done, it's done. Creator, download this for each person, all 4 levels, every cell of their being. Say yes. So I'm going to close. Much love to you. Thank you for being here. My website is lynncockrum-murphy.com. And there's a hyphen between Cockrum and Murphy. So you can go to my website. You can see the programs that I offer. You can contact me. I do work with individuals. I have a couple of theta healing classes coming up, but not doing much with classes anymore. And certainly respecting the fact that people don't want to gather. Not everybody feels as safe as I do. So contact me if you'd wish. I'd love to hear from you. Much love, and may your day be blessed with light and love and synchronicity. Bye for now.